Alliance Entertainment buys Diamond Comics distributors after Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Alliance Entertainment Holding Corporation has announced that it has been selected as the winning bidder to acquire all of the assets of Diamond after Chapter 11 bankruptcy. So it's not like this is even being sold in piecemeal. They have acquired, as it says, all of the assets. Alliance is a global distributor and wholesaler specializing in music, movies, video games, electronics, arcade, and collectibles. The proposed acquisition, which is subject to bankruptcy court approval, includes Diamond Comics distributors, Alliance Games, Diamond Select Toys and Collectibles, and Collectible Grading Authority. You will respect my authority. No mention of Diamond UK, Diamond Select Toys, Phantom World, Gentle Giant, or Free Comic Book Day. I'm hearing that there were multiple competitive bids, that the price Alliance paid was significantly more than anyone anticipated, which should be good news for publishers. I don't necessarily think this is good news for publishers, because I don't think Alliance really dives deep into comics. I think, as it says, they do toys, they do collectibles, they do games. They do things that actually sell as collectibles, right? There isn't a more popular collectible right now than Pokemon cards. Let that sink in. If I was Alliance and I have all this, the first thing I'm cutting out is small press comics. You're done. You don't make any money. It's a lot of trouble to print these things, ship these things. We have to put up with a lot of shit from the comic book stores when things come in damaged. This whole weekly Wednesday thing is a trip. Don't need any of that, right? If I was Alliance, I cut all that out. I would stick to what actually sells. Cards, tabletop gaming, video games, statues, toys, etc. Everything but the comics. Because they're losing end. This is a transformative. Transformative?
If you're gonna ride, Dano, ride in style.
Transformative. Opportunity to expand our leadership in the world of gaming and physical collectibles and deepen our reach into the thriving fan-driven categories. So you see that first statement right there? So there's a lot to take in here, and let me dissect this for you. This is a transformative opportunity. They're looking to transform the way that they operate and the way Diamond operates, which means anything that is being transformative means there's going to be changes happening. To expand our leadership, so a monopoly, in the world of gaming and physical collectibles, and deepen our reach into thriving fan-driven categories. Not once there does it say anything more about comic books. It doesn't say, hey, this is a transformative opportunity to expand our leadership in the world of gaming, physical collectibles, and comics. No. They have conveniently left comic books out of pretty much the entire conversation, says Jeff Walker, CEO of Alliance. With their legacy of exclusive titles, deep retail relationships, and strong presence in comics, tabletop games, and collectible merchandise, these businesses are highly complementary to our existing distribution and fulfillment model. We will see powerful cross-selling potential between our product lines and customer bases, expanding the reach of our expanded product portfolio across both mass retail and specialty channels. What they want here is access to the comic book stores, because these guys already deliver to Walmart, to other big sort of retail chains and stores. Do you think that they're going to take on a small company, say like Antarctic Press, and distribute them to Walmart? Or do you really think they rather distribute the hot new board game that they got coming out? Or the Diamond Gallery statues? We're incredibly honored to welcome the talented teams from Diamond, Alliance, and Collectible Grading Authority to the Alliance Entertainment family, says Bruce, executive chairman of Alliance Entertainment. These are passionate professionals who have built a deep relationship across the fandom, hobby, and collectible communities. I don't know about that. Everyone's been bitching about Diamond for years. I'm not sure how great their relationships are. We look forward to supporting them, learning from them, and investing in their success. To the suppliers, creators, and publishing partners that make this ecosystem so dynamic, we are excited to collaborate and build lasting value together. And to the customer who relies on these brands every day, we remain committed to delivering the excellent service and reliability you expect, taking it even further. Alliance Entertainment CEO Jeff Walker started out in the entertainment industry as the owner and operator of CD Listening Bar, a venue for music fans to gather together and connect over their mutual passions. Jeff founded the music wholesaler Super D, is that like Heavy D? In 1995 with business partner Bruce Ogilvie, I don't know how to say that, merged AENT and Super D in 2013 to be marketed as the leader in physical media distribution for music, movie, toys, collectibles, and consumer electronics. Again, nowhere are they talking about comics. As part of that, Alliance Entertainment states that they will only gain deeper access to a highly engaged community of retailers and fans who form the backbone of the direct market. You mean all the shops that are slowly closing down and all the fans who are constantly dropping their pull lists to the bare minimums, if not cutting them out at all, so that they can go to the trades and omnibuses or leave comics entirely for manga? Yeah, that sounds like a smart plan. Entertainment Alliance says they will only gain deeper access. We read that part. They also state that they have substantial account overlaps already identified, including diamond distribution into Alliance's mass retail and e-commerce channel, while bringing Alliance catalog of physical media and licensed merchandise into comic book and game stores, right? So you see that's very telling. So they're not saying, hey, we're looking to bring more comics to these comic book shops. They're not saying, hey, we're looking to bring comic books to mass retailers. What they are saying here is we want to bring Alliance's catalog of physical media and licensed merchandise into comic book and game stores outside of the mass retail. This transaction will position Alliance to deliver long-term value by bringing some of the most iconic fan-driven bands in the world with the industry's most effective and scalable distribution platform, added Walker. It aligns directly with our strategy to grow through high-impact, capital-light opportunities that strengthen our market share and expand our margin potential. It's a lot of hibbity-jibbity here. By integrating these assets, we're increasing our product exclusivity, expanding in retail and e-commerce reach, unlocking new channel synergies, while staying disciplined in our operational execution. Again, a lot of hibbity-jibbity. They didn't say anything. This is exactly the type of opportunity that supports our long-term goals for substantial growth, profitability, and shareholder value. Alliance Entertainment states that it intends to finance the acquisition through an amendment to its existing $120 million revolving credit facility, which expects to increase to $160 million. The amendment facility will be secured by a pledge of the acquired assets alongside the company's existing collateral. The transaction, and credit facility amendment are expected to close on April of 2025, which is right around the corner, subject to final bankruptcy court approval and customary closing conditions. More to come soon, of course. Of course. I mean, if I would have heard a statement from these guys saying, hey, yeah, here's the deal. We're buying it, and we're going to make comic books bigger and badder than ever. Okay, we're going to bring comic books back to the 7-Elevens. We are going to bring comic books back to Walmart. We're going to bring comic books to every Barnes & Noble, to every Chapters that is in existence. But they didn't say that at all. What they said was we want to bring our games and statues and toys to the comic book shops. In other words, flood them with all sorts of junk that isn't comics, right? And I think that's the future. You know, I'll be very surprised if Alliance takes on a bunch of small publishers that don't even sell 1,000 issues, right? That sounds like a waste of time. That sounds like a waste of $120 million. It just does, you know? But that's my take on this. Of course, anything can happen. We've seen it happen. We thought Todd McFarlane was going to buy it, and had Todd bought it, hey, bud, I would have brought back comics, bud. But he didn't. Because Alliance knows that the future of collectibles isn't comic books, it isn't CGC. It's pretty much everything but. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Like and subscribe to the channel and come back for more.
I know, just like myself, that many are wondering who today's sponsor is. As if you didn't know already, it's me. That's right, it's been me all along. And today we are promoting the eBay store, Nyobicomics S on eBay. That's right. We have a lot of covers here. We have a lot of comics here. I have got now 80 some odd items listed up. I end up like just unloading a bunch of new stuff on eBay over the past couple of days. 82 items to be exact. It was 85, but I sold 3. So don't be left out in the cold. If you're missing one of the hot variant covers that we released, you are missing out on some back issues. You're not able to back the Kickstarter for whatever reason that we currently have ongoing right now. Maybe it's just easier for you to come and pick and choose through eBay. I would highly recommend doing that. I've been slashing prices like I'm a goddamn serial killer eating Fruit Loops, all right? So come in, come all, check out what it is that we got. We have some great items here, great covers, hard to find stuff. Covers from Jamie Tindall, Mike DeBuffalo, John Stinsman, Randy Green, LC Faritas, Greg Bo Watson, Steph Wilson, RB White. We have the cosplay covers. We have vintage homage covers. We have our stuff from Antarctic Press. We have our stuff from Kickstarter. We have our X-Men cosplay covers. We have it all, baby. And you can have it all too. Nyobicomics on eBay. Be here today. Did that work out?